How's it going? This is Tom, NerdRemix.com. I got a movie for you today. The guys at Chemical Burn Entertainment sent over for me. They got a really cool looking website. It looks like they're going to release some really cool movies. ChemicalBurn.org. Definitely click over there. They sent me some screeners. I'm going to be reviewing some of their stuff here soon. And the first selection is, skin-eating jungle vampires. This is overripe cheese. There's only a few things that are correct in the title. That would be the eating in the jungle, although there is a lot of skin in this movie. This is kind of in the exploitation vein. When I was back in the day, I used to, have a few beers with my friends, and when I was a teenager, and we would smoke some stuff, and we would rent movies like this on VHS tape and watch them and giggle our asses off, and that's what you're going to do with this. You're going to see a lot of boobs, you're going to giggle your ass off. In fact, I have a tit count in my notes, and it stuck at 13 for a long time, and I'm going to tell you why. Movie centers around a band of clitorians. Apparently they're from planet Clitoria. I don't know. They crash into, their UFO crashes into a volcano, and they want to take over the earth, and they have to find a bride for their dark god, the Lord of Maggots, something like that. The movie was written by a man named Tim Swartz, directed by Tim Beckley. If you Google Mr. Beckley, you'll find out he's somewhat of a UFO guy. Mr. Beckley also plays Mr. Creepo in the movie, and he kind of looks like Sammy Hagar if Sammy fell on really bad times. Lots of tequila and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, a girl named Tiffany gets abducted in Costa Rica. Lots of stock footage in this of waterfowl and whatnot. Gets kidnapped by the cannibal skin-eating jungle vampires, the tribe, and she's played by an actress named Violet Sweet, kind of a Betty Page pinup looking model. The clitorians are led by a large, tall, Asian looking woman. The actress's name is Persephone, Asian with blonde highlights, this chainmail bikini on, giant silicone yabos, and a big spider tattooed on her abdomen. Anyway, they take the lovely Tiffany back to their volcano lair. Tiffany's sister Carla, who she has a psychic bond, and they share a common tattoo, smokes a joint with some random dudes, decides to head off to Costa Rica to find her sister because her mom's housekeeper, or her boyfriend's mom's housekeeper, somebody's housekeeper, is Costa Rican and knows a witch doctor down there. She goes to see the witch doctor. Witch doctor's a large white woman. I don't know. Apparently Costa Rican witch doctors are large white women. And she warns her off. It's like an Easter Island backdrop. They got some patio tiki torches, some Walmart candles. Actually, when they pan the camera out, you figure out that they're outside next to a white clapboard house, and there's like an extension ladder running up the side. It's that kind of movie. You're going to giggle your ass off to it. It would probably help if you had a few beers, and I'm not condoning the use of illegal drugs, but read into that what you want. Anyway, Carla then gets abducted, and for some reason the producers of this movie really like to see Carla bent over. Not that it's a bad view, but she's constantly bent over, which is, you don't go triapsing through the Costa Rican jungle with a machete wearing a bikini top and a pair of Daisy Dukes. I'm just saying. It makes for good watching, though, so hey, they're in the business of entertainment. Who am I to judge? Also, she goes down to a room at some resort in Costa Rica. It looks like a Days Inn. Mr. Creepo, he's spying on her. He sneaks in, sticks a poisonous snake in her bed, which is one of those jointed wood snakes you find out when she actually kicks it out. Kind of cheesy there, but like I said, this movie is cheesy, and it's meant to be giggled at. You're going to laugh a lot in this movie. Like I said, the tit count. Once Carla Carla, by the way, is played by Carla Anderson. Once she gets abducted, they pit the sister against sisters to see who's going to be the sacrifice or the bride of the maggot god. And they bring in a bag of guts. They have like a gut orgy where they're rubbing blood all over. By the way, Tiffany's shirt gets ripped on at least 3 different occasions. And it's ripped at one point. It's just got like a boob hole. And her boob's sticking out. But it gets the continuity problems with the ribbon of the t-shirt. Anyhow. There's a lot of booby rubbing, a lot of booby tonguing, a lot of rubbing and tonguing and booby tugging going on. Like I said, the 13 on the tit count. The blonde, inexplicably, the blonde clitorian. For some reason, her right boob does not come out of her shirt until late in the movie. Left boob's there, no right tit for a while. It finally comes out though. It does. You get 14. Every female character in this movie gets topless, which is not a bad thing. They find out that Mr. Creepo is like the god personified or something, a physical form or whatever. He comes out with a couple of those duster things that look like a squirrel tail, but it's like rainbow. He's got a couple of them. Yeah, like I said, it's cheesy, but you're going to laugh your ass off. And I think that is, by the way, the blonde who finally gets her boobs out. This is a movie you're going to laugh your ass off over. It's definitely a party movie. It's definitely, I don't want to give the ending away because the ending's really cheesy too, and it's just, it's overripe cheese. And if you're a fan of stuff like that, if you're a fan of exploitation stuff, it kind of a throwback to this, to the 70s, 60s stuff, the H.G. Lewis stuff. Not as good, but combine that with the 80s VHS boom cheesy stuff, and you got this movie right here. Like I said, you're going to laugh your ass off. Pick up a copy, rent a copy. If you can find a copy online, pick it up, and head over to Chemical Burn Entertainment and order one. It's actually pretty cool. Like I said, you'll be smiling through the whole thing. There's a lot of stuff that I mean, at one point the witch doctor goes out, she's got to have a meal. And they showed like a backyard koi pond with a bunch of body parts floating around in it. Stuff like that. I mean, there's the wooden snake was funny. Carla keeps hearing, you hear her thoughts. You hear what she's thinking, and it sounds like somebody talking over a telephone or through a bad megaphone or something. There's just a lot of funny stuff in this, and like I said, Mr. Creepo looking like, fucking Sammy Hagar falling on bad times. It's a fun romp. Don't come into this expecting Citizen Kane or anything like that. It's a fun romp. It's made to be cheesy. I think these guys did it for it to be a lot of laughs. The girls in it, they're all passable. Most of them have, good traits. Some of them have bad traits, but they're all pretty easy on the eyes. And like I said, all of them get topless. And I think that was the intent of this movie. So definitely check it out. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. 7 stars out of 10. It's from Chemical Burn Entertainment. Skin Eating Jungle Vampires. Check it out. There's a lot of nudity in it, a lot of cheesiness, and there's some gut munching in it. Like I said, the skin, the eating, and the jungle is right. I don't know about the vampires. Cheesy special effects. Very, very hilarious movie. Something to throw in when you and your buddies are like around having a few beers and a few other things. 7 out of 10. I'm Tom, nerdremix.com. Thanks for watching. Support independent cinema.